Hello, Chris from All About Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and beat your competitors online. And I don't want to take up too much time, Chris, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you have some questions or want to hear more information, let's just set up a quick phone call. If not, no big deal. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free tips and strategies in here. So if you have someone that works on the site, you could show them, or if you guys do it in-house, you guys could also do it. All right, so the 3 things we'll talk about are content, citations, and backlinks. And we'll start with content. So as you can see, I'm on your page. And I'm just looking to see about how many words of content you have on your page. Content can also be in pictures and links as well. Google actually recommends having about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on a home page. The reason that they want so much is that the more content you have, they know that you're offering a lot of information out there on Google. And that's what Google really wants. They want everyone to kind of contribute, give something back, and they'll rank you higher for it, therefore bringing more people to actually see it. The other thing you could do is have a blog, which kind of accomplishes the same goal. People love blogs. Google love blogs. They rank blogs higher, and they offer a lot of tip strategies, and people like to kind of read those. Throughout this video, I'm also going to show you Baker Roofing, because if you want to climb in the rankings and get higher up in those and get on that first page, who better than to look at than the person who is #1 currently? So if we look at their page, we can tell already there's nothing close to 1,500 or 2,000 words of content. I also don't see a blog with them unless it's hidden under one of these other pages. So in that sense, the idea would be if we beat them in all 3 things that I talked about today, you would be able to beat them in the rankings. So as far as content goes, that would be the easiest one that we can see right away. Adding some more content would help you to get ahead of them. But the other reason I'd always recommend having more content is because the more content on your site, the more keywords you can put into it. So roofing, Charleston, South Carolina is on here. This is what I've used as my example. It's got good volume attached to it. It's a good search for the area. Also, it's what new customers are going to be searching if they're looking for a roofer in the area and they don't have a name of anyone. First thing they're going to find are these ads. Second thing is this map section, map pack, also called GMB or Google My Business. You're going to find the top 3 companies showing up in this little preview window. These are all here for citations, and that's my second topic. The way to get citations is to get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. You could also link your social media, which would count as a citation. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. You could make an account if you didn't have one with your business and link that back as well. 2 points with citations. Make sure you get them from sites that are related to what you do, and they'll be ranked higher. Also, you want to make sure your information, those 3 things, name, your business name, address, phone number, are the exact same on every single site, or they will not link up. All right, so next we get to the organic section. We're going to get 10 results that show up on every page as long as we have pages for it. Really true with any Google search. And these use Google's algorithm and all show up in an order here. So we can rank roofing, Charleston, South Carolina, this keyword. The following: #1 goes to Baker Roofing. They get that top spot. #2 goes to charlestonroof.com. 3 goes to gif.com, which is a directory. I want you to remember that there's 10 results on each page, because that's going to come in here in a second when we talk about keywords. All right, so next I took your website, allaboutroofingllc.com, plugged it into a program I use called Eris. This just allows me to kind of analyze your site, see how it's doing. I can see you've got your header here, which is a good thing. It allows them to find you a little bit easier. You can also throw a keyword up there as well. And then we'll dive into our third topic, which is backlinks and referring domains. So right now, you have 104 links or backlinks on these 20 referring domains or websites. And all that means is these are sites that you have links on. When people click the links, it redirects them back to your site. A great example is a Facebook business page. If you guys had one for your company, and you might, your Facebook business page would be the actual referring domain or website. And with the part where it has your web address and you put your link in, that would be your backlink. So when you click it, it's going to send you to your site. The more websites you have pointing to your site, those count as those sites vouching for you. So the more you have, Google's going to rank your trust number higher, and they're going to trust your site more. The more sites kind of, saying that they back you up. So the 18 right here is your current trust rating. This is going to bring you right now, it kind of allows you to be found for more keywords. Right now we have 1 keyword you're being found for. And that's going to bring you, unfortunately, 0 visitors to your site as of right now. So we can click your keywords, see what you guys are showing up for right now. And then we'll jump over to Baker and I'll show you what they're doing. Okay, so it's your name, all about roofing. So 300 people do search you by name, so that's a really good thing. And that just means they know who you are. It could be they saw your signs. It could just be the phrase itself too, because someone just might type in something with that in it. But you guys right now, your position is 52. Now we know that being in the top 10 is going to get us on the first page. And we've actually found, unfortunately, that people will not go to page 2 that much. About 80 to 85% of people will not even go to page 2. So 52 puts us on page 6, at the top of page 6. So what we can see is that we're actually not getting any visitors to your website from the 300 because you're ranked back so far. If you were number 1, you could expect between 20 and 37% of the total volume coming to your site. So let's quickly hop over to Baker here. We got their headers as well. They got their name as well as a few keywords or a tagline, whatever you want to put there. And they've got about 1,500 referring domains, sending them back about 19,000 links to their site. With all of these sites pointing back to them, their trust is a 48, which is a nice number. They've got almost 5,000 keywords, 4,900, bringing them about 9,900 actual visitors to their site. So we can quickly click their keywords and take a little look here. Now, Baker's a little spread out, and they have so many that I'm actually going to go here and put in Charleston to get to the relevant ones for what we're talking about. So, top one that shows up for Charleston is roofing companies in Charleston, South Carolina. 150 people do search this exactly like that, so it's a really good keyword. They're in the top spot, number 1 for the position, so they're going to get 50 visitors to their website of the 150. Next up, roofing contractors, Charleston, South Carolina. 80 people search this one. They're number 1, so they're going to get 28 of the 80 overall to their site. Roofing companies, Charleston, South Carolina, 60 more. They're number 1. They're going to get 21 of the 60 to their site. So as you can scroll down, we can look at their position. You see there's a lot of 1, so they're doing really, really well with that. Couple later ones like a 7 here, so this one will be easier to take from them anyway. We'd probably start there. And just the more you have, it's going to bring you more traffic. And you can see their actual visitors to their site. You just add as many keywords as you can get. You add them all up, and you start getting a good amount of visitors to the website. Now, if you were to really target 3 to 5 keywords, which is where we typically start out at, then you could expect to get about 100 visitors from that. And that's going to bring you typically between, if you had 100 visitors to your site, that should bring between 20 and 30 actual calls. And that typically, depending on what your percentages are for, closing calls and estimates and all that, should bring you between probably 2 and 4 jobs per month on the low end, or the conservative side of that. Now that you guys have the info, there's really 3 options. If you're not looking to grow the company anymore, bring more visitors, you don't have to do anything with it, obviously. If you guys are looking to grow, you do want to build the business, and you have someone you use on the website that does some of what I talked about today, show them the video. This should help them out. Number 3, if you don't have anyone that you currently work with, you do want to grow the business here with adding more customers, feel free to reach out. We can set up a quick 5-10 minute phone call. I can answer any questions for you guys. I will give you a call in the next day or so just to follow up and ask what you thought of the video if it was helpful for you. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a great day.